Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live with a very special guest. It's Shelby. How you doing today, Shelby?
Pretty good yourself. A little cold in Calgary here still, but we'll get through it. Warm weather's coming ahead. I know that. So
Yeah, it's weird, man, because here in Vancouver, like usually in April, even March, it gets pretty warm at times, but we haven't seen that. It's been like a cold front. It's weird. I'm feeling that
oh,
here as well. Not like freezing cold. It's probably like 7 degrees,
well,
but
yeah, we went for a walk last night, the wife and I and the dog, and it was like minus 30 last night in the walk. So
what?
yeah, it was a little
Minus
chilly.
30 in Calgary in
Yeah,
April?
last night it was. I was like, what the heck was going on here? This is not supposed to be happening right now.
Yeah, that should not be happening. That's way too cold, man. You got to get out of
Oh
there.
man. I know. It's on the bucket list, but when you have kids in school, well, you can only be stationed in so many places. So,
Oh,
well,
look
I
at
guess
this.
now, I guess now you're kind of married to wherever you're at because can't go anywhere, right? So,
When you have kids, that's for sure. And when you're stuck in a quarantine, that's another reason why you can't go anywhere. So, two
oh yeah,
reasons why you can't go anywhere. You got the quarantine and you
yeah.
got kids, right? So,
It's definitely putting my brain to the test doing the girls' schoolwork right now. So,
homeschooling. Yeah, everybody has to start homeschooling.
yeah,
And
pretty much.
luckily, my kids, their mom is in university, so she's actually like used to being in a school structure, so it really helps.
Oh yeah.
I can't teach my kids. I can't. I don't.
No.
I
Well,
would.
it's funny because this is gonna be a little off topic, but well, may as well go with it. So this morning, because a lot of us, we're in the academy and doing forex. So there was a question that my middle girl had this morning. It was like, you have $200. Mrs. Who brought home $200 from Australia and Japanese yen and all this. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I know the answers. I was like, we're doing that in the academy with forex. I can convert this for you like nothing. So I told her how to convert and everything. She's like, yes. I was like, yes, one question I know how to do. Thank the Lord.
That's amazing. So the academy's helping you. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
That's
Because
crazy.
before,
That's
because
crazy.
before this, I didn't even know what Forex was. And then all of a sudden, it was like this morning doing homework with my girl, and it comes up with converting all the different currencies with the today's rate. I was like, before I wouldn't have a damn clue. But now that I'm in the Forex Academy, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. I know these answers.
That's crazy. Yeah, and
It's
a lot of people don't understand. Like, you're new. How long you been in the academy?
a month,
A month. Okay.
month now.
So I looked at the academy when I started. I started in November. So I've been in the academy now. I'm going into my 5th month. So I started in November, but in November I didn't do anything. I didn't.
That's
I
right.
was selling a house, so I didn't really even pick up the academy until December, where I started to actually pick up the phone. I started trading. I got on MetaTrader, started making
Yeah.
trades, and I really started falling in love with trading. I watched the mentors a little bit, but not as much as I should have. Obviously, now that
Yeah.
I think back, should have been the first thing I did more of. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I didn't even go through the whole Forex online trading academy tutorial. I still haven't. I'm not going to lie. I won't lie about it. I still haven't done the basics, which is totally the wrong way to do the business, totally the wrong way to do the academy. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I made some mistakes along the way. But you've been in it for about a month. Have you gone through the online training? Have you done all the Forex Series 100? Have you done all that?
I've just about done it all, and I'm actually going through a lot of the stuff and writing notes because my brain works is watch it all and then go back, write notes. And so anybody who's watching, Rich isn't lying about being not really involved with like the learning aspect because I think I want to take credit for almost pushing you to learn more of it too because I come to Rich about some questions. He's like, "Fuck, man, you're way ahead of me." It's like, "What's
Yeah,
going on?"
yeah.
I was like, that's the way my brain works. I'm a person who believes success is the speed of an implementation. And the sooner you guys get this packed, you put your head down, learn it, the results just come later. And it's just like anything. You have any kind of job, you want the right mentor, the right people to get you to where you want to be fast and ASAP, right? Nobody just wants to kind of lollygag along, at all. Not if you know what there is for complete potential out there. So yeah, I
It's good.
definitely want to say I think we all push each other for getting each other up into those boundaries, and we're learning every day. It definitely has its challenges, it has its ups and downs, But we work as a team. That's what it's all about. Yeah, because I think I've been following you, Rich, for about a year and a half now. And yeah, guys, like I just joined the academy a month ago. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my stocks were doing like shit, like probably 99% of the people. And I was like, well, what else can I do to kind of regain not the losses because I'm still holding on to like most of them, but what else can I do to kind of recoup some of that and keep my mind off of what I have lost. And it's like, okay, I gotta keep my mind busy. I know Rich has been doing this for a little bit. He's been preaching about it. And I've been following Rich for like a year and a half, right? B, I like the guy a lot. Anybody who comes on this channel obviously has a certain relationship they attach. There's a reason why. What do you have? 25,000 followers now on YouTube now, Rich? Something like that?
Yeah, man, it's crazy because it's not just YouTube. Like I have people that are messaging me, bro, every day from everywhere.
Exactly.
And it's wild and it's amazing. Like I love it. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching, everybody that supports the channel, and you guys make this the best community. Now, the reason why I thought that this trading academy would enhance our team was I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and for 3 years, we've had wins, we've had losses. We've had wins, we've had losses. Myself included, okay? I've had some really good wins. I've had some really bad losses, especially in the cannabis stocks, just like you have. So even myself, I got humbled, and in November, I was given the opportunity to learn more about trading and the fundamentals of trading, but not just learn more about trading, but learn more about different things that I could trade that I've never traded before, like Forex, like indexes, like gold, like oil. I had never traded those ever in my life. US 30, it was all new to me. It's still new to me. So it's been a big learning curve, this academy, because I still have Rich TV Live and I'm a single dad, I have my kids, so I can't go in 100% the way I would like. But as I've gotten more involved with the academy and I've put more time in, I've really realized what you put into this is what you get out. And I focused a lot in the beginning on learning how to trade. I went to a couple meetings. Then I focused on building the team. That's why now we have guys like yourself that are part of the team. And I'm going to be honest with you, like there's members in the team that have been trading with more money than me. There's members in the team that have made more money than me. Like one of our members, Adrian, has made $30,000. Like fact, $30,000. And he's pulled it out of the market and he started with $4,000. Yeah. So, and we're going to talk to Adrian, and he's American, but he's living in Australia, and he's going to be doing shows with us too. And we're going to be going live and trading with Adrian because in only 3 months, he's comfortable now to become someone that people can watch and follow. So we're going to live trade with Adrian very soon. And you've been doing it for a month and you're already doing Gold Cup. Like I'm not doing Gold Cup. So
different add-ons.
Can you explain that? Can you explain what that is? Because I'm not even doing that. So you're already like at a higher level of trading than I'm at in the academy. So can you explain what that is?
Yeah, because when you join in just a normal package, you just have your certain amount. And then Gold Cup, like they have different add-ons for basically where you're at in the whole trading scenario things. It gets more advanced. So if you want to learn from better mentors and better traders, and they're not going to teach you the fundamentals, they're not going to teach you the starting points. They go in, and how they teach it is really mind-blowing because it's like the simplest freaking things they do for the results. Us humans, we tend to overcomplicate things, and we're like, okay, trading, it's got to be this chart, it's got to be this add-on with MACD, it's got to be stochastics added in, and the chart, we got to match the lines and everything. No, you know what they do, guys? For a lot of these like higher up mentors, they're off of price relationship, and it's just support and resistance structures. As something breaks or goes above and below, that's where they're buying and selling. It's that freaking simple, and I just couldn't believe as you get into these. And, they're giving us signals, the calls, obviously. But it's the learning experience from these people. The top what do they got? 110 educators, I think.
140 now.
140? I thought it was 110. See, there we go.
And it's like, it's wild because they're speaking Spanish. And I'm trying to listen to these guys and they're speaking Spanish.
All languages. Every single language pretty much in all over the world. And they added almost 20,000 members in all of freaking March. What does that say? Like, it's just insane because people are sitting at home wondering what they can do. to create some kind of income, because there's like a lot of families out there struggling. And that's why I wanted to come on to with Rich, because there's a lot of people that don't know where to start. They're trapped, they're fighting with their spouses, they're fighting with their kids because they're really stressed out about the times and the uncertainty that is ahead of us. Nobody knows between the oil price, how long this virus is going to go on. Nothing. Uncertainty is the killer of most people. And when you have that, and we have something so special that we're able to share, I'm not ashamed to share it, blast it out to the world. That's why Rich and I, we collaborated, why we have a team, why we're really kind of changing people's lives. This is setting families free within months, guys. Anybody who puts their head down, ass up, and freaking just digs in and follows the traders and mentors and puts their ego down, this is changing everyone's freaking lives every day in this academy. We've got the testimonials, we've got the results, we've got the right people. It's one big family that actually cares. I come from a network marketing background, guys. I've had a lot of shitty times in it with supports and uplines, and it's like unless you're like a direct downline to them, nobody gives a shit, right? Here, it's like it doesn't matter if you upline, downline, crossline. One thing is everyone wants to help each other, make money, succeed, and that's what it's all about. That's all. It's that simple, and it really can be that simple. But everybody's just afraid of change, afraid of uncertainties. A lot of people, have issues of trust, and that's usually from being a certain belief that you've been programmed in your life, or a bad experience that you've had in your life, right? And it's usually because you haven't met the right people. And like anybody, like I said, anybody that's been on Rich TV, you've been following him. This guy is true, genuine, guys. If I've been following him for a year and a half, I would never, follow suit to somebody I didn't trust, didn't know, I didn't like, and I wouldn't be showing my face on here either if I wasn't true to my word by any means. So, I mean, the Academy is absolutely phenomenal. It's been an eye-opener to me, and I know what I'm going to do with it, and I know the families who come in contact with me, families, anybody, it's going to change their lives within months. I know that, and you can take my word for it, because anybody who's coming to us has had not only an impact in the income side of things, but just realizing what teamwork is really about, the camaraderie, the loyalty amongst each other. And Rich is there. I mean, you've been there every time I've messaged you about something. And if you don't know it, guess what? You go and find out for me. It's that simple. And usually when you have something where you get into, usually as soon as somebody brings you in, you don't have that support. It's basically like a disconnect, right? It's just like a recruiting spree. You're in. All right, now you're on your own, right? Now I can definitely attest that, Rich is true to his word. He's going to help every single one of us get to where we want to be if you're willing to put in the work. Nobody can force you to do anything. It starts with you. And a lot of people want to change, but nobody ever wants to change. And people don't want to hear that, because you get comfortable with what your situation is, and people are very, very scared to get uncomfortable and try new things. That's just human. Go back to when you were kids. When we were children, we did everything. Did fear stop us from anything when we were kids?
No.
Not me.
No.
I freaking quadded, I dirt biked, I snowmobiled, I freaking climbed trees, fell. We broke freaking limbs. Now as we get adults, we have kids, we're scared of everything. Why is that? Or even, like, most people don't realize that our beliefs are formed from the age of like 0 to 8. 0 to 8 years old, guys. Our beliefs are formed from prior experiences that have had between our parents, the people around us, everything like that. So actually, what you believe and what you do these days isn't your own formed beliefs and values. It's usually conceived by the people in your life. Isn't that freaking insane? So you have a chance to really make an impact on your family, on the people who come to your life, to really, truly do something special here and share the word, just like I am.
It's crazy. What's crazy is you've been doing it for a month, right? So I remember when I did it my first month. So my first month, I didn't even pick up my phone. Like, I didn't even pick up. So I look at where you are in a month, and I look at where I was, and I try to tell this to everybody. I'm like, guys, I was not, like, a lot of people think, oh, Rich, the only reason why your team is building, I'm a Platinum 600. I'm almost a Platinum 1,000. So Platinum 1,000 means you have 30 people. So we're getting really close. We're almost at 30. I'm almost a Platinum 1,000, and I haven't even done the basics. I'm not the greatest trader in the academy yet. I'm not live trading in front of my team yet, because I'm still learning the business. Like, I feel like I don't want to get to that point too fast. I want to learn and I want to be 100% confident before I'm giving people trades, right?
Yeah,
I feel like that's a very big responsibility. So
yeah.
what do you think? I think like, okay, so for me, the reason I signed up to this academy was when I looked at the price, I thought, okay, for $200 a month, $170 a month US, I'm going to get trade ideas. If I can make $200 a month, it pays for itself. Then I've got this entire academy now that's giving me picks every day, giving me information that I can learn from, giving me different tools which I can use with Rich TV Live, which I can use to make money, which I can use to build a business. So I focused after I learned how to trade and I learned how to make money off my phone, which I pretty much learned pretty quickly. I thought it was pretty, like, did it take you long to learn how to trade in the academy? Like, how long were you, how long did it take for you to trade? Once you joined the academy, how long was it before you did a trade? One trade.
I was doing it within 2 days on my demo account.
There you go. So it's not a long process, guys. It's not like a painful process. But the thing is, I think that I wish I had done this. Like, I've been trading since 2007. My first investment was Nortel Networks, and I lost a lot of money. And I was very young, and it was through a financial advisor. So that was in like 1999. So after that, I said, I'm never doing that again. I was really young. So I in 2007, I started trading on my own. That's when you started having like, you know, TD Direct Investing and RBC Direct Investing. And I started learning how to day trade penny stocks and big board stocks. That's kind of when I started in 2007. But I didn't really start focusing on the markets like every day, like when I started this channel. So for the last 3 years, I feel like I really learned a lot about trading. Joining the academy in the last 4 or 5 months, I feel like my brain hurts because like every day, like when I'm not doing videos or I'm not busy, I just turn on my computer and on the back line, I have a place that says go live. And there's literally people live every day, like 24 hours a day almost, like almost literally 24 hours a day. There's people live or there's trainings, something, right, going on in this company that's just growing and growing. So for $200 a month, when I looked at it, I was like, I'm going to get all of this value for $200 a month. So that's $2,000 a year. And I'm a business owner and I'm trading anyways. Do you think that this has made you a better trader? I honestly, I'm not trying to sell anybody on this. I don't care if you guys sign up or not. I honestly don't. We're going to build regardless. What I want to say is I believe that the value is probably worth at least, I'd be willing to pay at least a few $1,000s a month for this type of training. Like, if I was to go to university or college, I think I'd be paying a few $1,000s a month for this type of training. That's the type of training I'm getting. You don't think you're going to get for $175 a month. You don't think you're going to get this type of support where like every time you need help, like you said that you're getting support. I got that support.
Yeah.
Like when I was brand new and I was a new guy and a bunch of guys joined through YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Without you guys, none of this is possible. And thank you for the guys that are watching. Without you guys, none of this is possible. When I started doing that, I didn't even know what I was doing. So people were signing up and I was just learning about the business myself. So I was not in a great position to educate someone about the business. So I had to leverage off of the people that had been in it longer. Well, it's the same thing with you. Like when you come in, if you have a question or you need help, you're going to be able to leverage off me and all the people that I work with that brought me in. So it's like this huge group of people that are all working together and they also trying to make money together because we're trading together. Like live, there are mentors that are trading live and we're just sitting there and we're copying them. And like today I did a trade and it didn't go well. But before that, I had literally won like 21 out of 23 trades in the last 5 trading days, testing all the mentors. And I took one trade today. I'm still in it. I'm down on it. But before that, I had won 21 out of 23 trades. So I've been winning a lot. So, and that's just copy trading the mentors. What do you think? Do you think, I know that's a lot of questions there, but do you think that the value after you just signed up after a month is reasonable? And what do you think about the mentorship? Because I think the gold in this company is from the online trading where you can copy trade someone else who's been doing it every day for years. I know it's a loaded question, but what do you think about that?
let me put this in a huge perspective for a lot of people that are probably in the same boat as me. If I would have had the proper training and mentorship in the last year, I would not be down tens of thousands of dollars in the stock market right now. Because that is a very, very touchy subject with a lot of people right now. And a lot of people have lost, and it's hurting a lot of families right now, guys. Like it's a sad subject right now for myself as well. We put in a lot of fucking money into RSPs, our ESPs through the years, tax-free savings. And what do? We think we have this confidence where, okay, we'll throw in the stock market, it might hit, it might not, right? It's like a gamble almost when you don't know what you're doing. I can honestly say after being in this for a month, if I would have had this kind of training and support, my portfolio would not be in the position it is right now at all. And I'm sorry I'm getting a little choked up because I value Rich for coming to my life. I value the people who have come my life to get me to this point. I don't regret anything that's ever happened in my life. Everything that happens to us is for a reason, and the people we come in contact with is for a reason. I know I met Rich for a reason, just through his YouTube channel, guys. That's it. I got in through investing and stuff through buddies, but without them getting me into markets and then meeting Rich and getting into this, guys, my life would be completely different. So I can definitely say the values there, especially when we can follow mentors to help us to where we want to be on our own trading one day. Nobody comes into here, usually learns it with 1 to 3 months with all this egotistic freaking crap where I know the stock market, I'm going to freaking just hammer on it and nobody's going to tell me otherwise. That kind of ego and bullshit is going to ruin you. So, yeah, hopefully that answered that a little bit, Rich. Sorry, I got a little emotional. It's just a touchy subject for a lot of families right now.
Hey, listen, you know what? It's a very touchy subject. I've been in this game for 3 years, right? And there was some serious highs in the cannabis sector. Over the last year, it's been the complete opposite. A sector that was one of the hottest, fastest growing sectors in the world that created a lot of millionaires and billionaires also took a lot of people's money away. And that's kind of what happens in the markets is when the markets go up too much. And I was warned, I was warned by so many people. And including Andrew Left, including so many people that said they're going to go down, Rich. They're going to go down. Short it, Rich. Short it, Rich. Yeah. And I was an enthusiast, and I was a non-believer that it was going to go down, and I was a believer it was going to go up. And I still believe the cannabis sector is going to be a big part of the world, and that's why all these companies are public. Those stocks are still trading. So the shorting is a part of the sector, but right now the shorters are winning. And unfortunately, they're going to continue to as long as we have this world in disarray, mainly due to the coronavirus. A lot of it is also due to the fact that we're having an oil war. But some of that is being eased today. So that is very positive. And you saw oil shoot up 21%. Well, I'm in oil, and I've been calling oil since it was under $22. And I've been telling everybody oil is trading lower than it has historically. And this is what I've learned in the academy. When I got into the academy and I looked at the phone, the one thing I noticed, I don't know if you noticed this, there's not one cannabis company on here. Did you notice that?
No, that's right. There isn't.
That's when the switch came off in my head. I'm like, what am I doing? If there's not one cannabis company in here, that means that they're not really recognized on an institutional level.
Exactly.
So that means it's just like the risky of the risky. So to be putting your real money, hard money, all of it in cannabis is suicide, right? So some people got rich doing it and it was a boom. Well, it was a bubble and it burst in a lot of our faces. And I hear it every day. People that say to me, Rich, I lost my life savings in cannabis. Rich, I lost $100,000. Rich, I lost $1 million. But you know what's funny is that they're still investing. They still believe in the sector. I'm still investing. I still believe in the sector because we've seen it before and we all know we're going to see it again. It will explode. It's just a matter of time. Now, will the whole sector explode? I don't know. It's probably, I look at gold. Okay, gold, I was trading gold before gold had this huge run. I was trading gold and it had a huge run up from 2015 to 2016. 2014, 2015 was huge, and 2016 huge, and then 2017 it crashed. And I was in gold stocks and I made money up, and then they crashed. And then I moved the money out and I got into cannabis, and cannabis exploded in 2017. And then it went down, and then it exploded in 2018. And then it went down, and then in 2019, in the beginning of 2019, it exploded again, and then in the spring it went down, and it's gone down ever since. It's just been going straight down. So a lot of people who got in thinking it was a safe economy have been decimated, right? However, through it, what is actually happening is that these companies are actually going to levels that are more justifiable based on their revenues or lack thereof, based on their market cap, based on their market share, based on their equity on their balance sheet, because that's how you really truly justify a company. So a lot of these companies have been pumped, overhyped, and we got caught up in the hype because we might have made some money and then they just took it away from us, right? So what I've learned from that, and what I think we all have to learn from it as investors, because remember, Warren Buffett, he's a man in his 80s, right? So he made his big money in his 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. He learned a lot of lessons when he was younger. I've been trading for 3 years live. So I'm not an expert, and I always tell everyone, this is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. That's why I wanted to bring in an academy. I wanted to bring a team of experts. And yeah, one day I'd like to be an expert. I'd like to get to that level. That's why I joined the academy, because I felt like it would give me more tools to become a better trader. And it would give me a place where I could bring our members where they can actually get value. So I'm happy when you actually feel like you're getting that value. That makes me happy. My next goal is to, hopefully see you grow your business and actually start making a lot of money in the markets. And what I'd like to do is start doing this consistently whenever you're comfortable and whenever I have time, so that we can show your growth within the business. And I'm going to put your link in the description of this video as well, so that people can get to know you and join your team if they'd like to be a part of Shelby's team. And can you tell everyone that's watching like a little bit about yourself? Because it's not like you're like a full-time trader. Like a little bit about what you do and a little bit about yourself, maybe where you live. I know you mentioned, you're in Alberta. And that way, if somebody's in Alberta and they want to work with you, they could say, hey, you know what? I'll contact Shelby. He seems like a cool dude, and I'd love to trade with him. Because Shelby is messaging me, guys, and he's like, Rich, we need to get more on top of this. We got to do this. We got to do that. And I'm like, yo, I love it. Let's go. I'm totally into it. I'm one guy. I can't do it all. I don't even want to try. So I've learned in my life to pick my battles, and I try to be good at what I'm good at, and I try not to do everything. Like today I was offered another business opportunity, like a whole nother business like this, right? And I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I just can't. And they're like, why? I'm like, I'm so busy learning this business, and I don't even feel like I'm where I need to be here. I'm not going to take on another business now and be like, hey, let me start another business, because then I'm going to feel like insufficient there and insufficient here. I want to build this, feel good about what I'm doing, have it on remote where you guys are building your businesses within the academy. You guys are training students and building your teams, and you guys are getting to Chairman 10, where you're making 10,000 US a month. That's where I want to be. I'm putting it out there right now. I want to get to Chairman 10. I'm a Platinum 600. I'm almost a Platinum 1,000. I want to be a Chairman 10. I said it from day one when I met Nafiz. I said, Nafiz, if I can get to Chairman 10 by the end of this year, 10 grand US a month, man, I'll be happy. I could kiss you. I said that to him because when he did the pitch and he sold me on this, I gave him my credit card as soon as I met him. And I'm like, I'm not even going to do nothing for a month. I'm selling my house, but you had me at hello. That's what I said to him. I go, you had me at hello because you said trading. I like to trade. You said you had an academy to teach me how to be a better trader. So for me, the investment of $200 when I'm investing 6 figures in the market every day, it made sense for me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it should make sense for everyone, but I thought to myself at that point in time in November that if I sign up, imagine if I had done this a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have had all my money in cannabis. And now it's funny, I have the opportunity to put money into whatever I want, and it's not all going in cannabis. It's in oil, it's in gold, it's in coronavirus type stocks. It's in different medicinal stocks, and it's in cannabis. It's diversified, which I'm learning through the academy is extremely important to do. You have to diversify, right? To stay alive in the markets. And if you look at somebody like Warren Buffett, what does Warren Buffett invest in? He's got Visa, MasterCard, American Express, right off the top. So what am I investing in? Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Well, people are saying the market's going to crash. Guess what? I'm going to watch those three. And if those three crash, I'm going to put everything I got in those three. Because they're going to come back up. So when people are like, there's going to be a crash, well, are you scared of a crash now? Or are you licking your chops because you're sitting there thinking, I can make money on this crash. I can make money on the way down. I can make money on gold going up. I can make money on oil going up. Oil was just at all-time lows. We can ride it on the way up. I just bought an oil ETF. I can ride oil through the Trading Academy. There's so many different tools that we have available to us now. Like, what do you say to somebody that's like, Rich, that sounds like you're selling me, you're selling it too much. You're selling this, you're selling that. What do you say to those people? Like, you don't have to do this. You could just say, you know what, I'm stuck at home and I can watch Netflix all day.
Oh yeah.
Right? Are you busy right now? Or like with the academy, are you finding yourself like busy as opposed to like, I'm at home bored watching Netflix? Do you find yourself busy? Because I'm super busy. I don't have time to watch Netflix.
I've watched 0 shows since putting my time into this because I know the value that is put in front of me. And if I'm paying people, okay, put it this way, if you got it for free, you would never see the value in something. Just like if anybody gave you anything in life, you do not see value in it. When you actually pay for something out of your own pocket, whether it's a vehicle or anything, you see the value in it and you put your hustle in to get your money out of that value. It's anything in life. That's why people are like, oh, something should be free, this and that. Then you would not value it and you would not put your head down and learn the material. That is just this. It's just human nature. And secondly is the reason why we're doing these guys is to learn from our mistakes as well. So other families and people don't get into the same situations as us. It's a learning experience. And if we can get the word out and people can learn from our mistakes, then, and if we can save a lot of people's pocketbooks and have, they can gain that skill set of knowing how to trade and capitalize in the markets, then it's a game changer, right? And then going back to, I guess, my background too, Rich, you're asking, I'm oil field, guys. Oil field, my whole life. Guess what? My whole family is affected by oil field. My brother, my sister, my dad, all my friends and families, everybody's affected by the oil field right now. You know why I'm digging into this so hard is because I know I have an exit strategy in front of my eyes. Everybody does if they dig into this and just check it out even. You don't even have to. I mean, just check it out and you can see the value for your own eyes. People don't see the value until you see something in your own eyes, right? And so basically almost 20 years in the oil field, guys. Service rigs, I did drilling rigs, coil, frac side. And guess what? Everybody's shutting their doors down. There's nothing for work right now. At all. Like that's the sad reality right now, not
Very
just
sad.
because of the virus, but because of oil price and everything. Sad reality is there's no work. There's more and more layoffs happening every single day. And it breaks my heart because a lot of people are going to lose their lives. A lot of people are going to lose their houses. A lot of people are going to have their families broken and torn apart. It is a sad, sad reality because the guys in the oil field, we invest a lot of time in the field. We sacrifice time for the money, right? We aren't around with our families at all usually, and the money isn't worth it anymore. So what can you do to change that? Because a lot of people go and bitch and be negative every single day, but they will not take a chance to change their circumstances. They'll just go every single day, bitch about it until the day they die or something drastic happens in their life. Whether it's somebody, it's a very touchy subject, but I have lots of friends and people that have lost their lives because of this. People that have lost their homes, every material position, have lost relationships with their families. It tears you apart. It's sad. So why do you think a few years ago when I got into network marketing, I wouldn't say I was pretty pushy on a lot of people. I changed my mindset a lot in the last year. Pushing a lot of products and people that people couldn't afford, right? And that's just how we were told to do it. It's like, don't tell them about the products, just push our lifestyles. And I was like, that's not me, like at all.
Sales
Like, why?
tactics.
Like,
Sales tactics.
it's a shitty tactic, guys. I ain't gonna lie, and that's what was pushed on us. It's like, no, the products are the back end. You're coming in for the lifestyle, and they're gonna see because you're a lifestyle entrepreneur. I was like, that's complete bullshit. I was like, I'm a real guy. Like, people see through that shit too. As like, and I like being transparent. And I'm very vulnerable. Like, a lot of people say vulnerability is weakness. I consider that as strength in me because I am very real with people. I don't bullshit. I don't beat around the damn bush. I'll tell people if I've lost shit in my life. I'll tell people I've gained stuff. I'll tell you the experiences I have. I've got nothing to hide at all because I want people to know that their situations and circumstances are no different than mine. We've all had our ups and downs in life, and we all have our own stories to tell each other. And I want to basically encourage, like, a lot of guys and families through this hard time, open up. There are people that are in the same circumstances and situations that want to hear and just somebody to talk to. Like, whether it's business related or not, you guys can hit me up. I'll talk to you. You can hit Rich up. He'll talk to you. And it doesn't even have to be anything business related, just to help people out through these tough times too. Because we will be stronger when we stick together and we talk to each other about it.
No, I think that's a great attitude that you have because, it's the government is right now giving people, even if you're self-employed, $2,000 a month. So I looked into it and I wanted to see what the qualifications were. If you're making any money whatsoever, you don't qualify. So obviously someone like myself, I'm making money. I'm not going to qualify for that. So if you're like me, you can't stop working. So I'm not going to stop working. I'm not going to call up my credit card company and tell them I'm not making a payment. I'm still making payments. I'm not calling up my car company and telling them I'm not making a payment. I'm still making payments. I'm still going business as usual. And that's a choice. Now, there's a lot of people I know that are, why me? Why is this happening? I can't leave my home. This is the worst thing ever. Like, and I'm not saying that is a wrong way to look at it. Everybody can handle things the way they want to handle things. I'm not here to judge anybody. I just think it's important to take your own life into your own hands. I don't think anyone should wait for a government bailout unless they really need it. If you need it, by all means, go and accept it. Get it. I was the first one to tell people they were going to get a bailout. I was the first one to tell people that this would be a major problem and it would destroy lives. Lives would be lost. And it would destroy our economy, and it's exactly what's happening. If it wasn't for a bailout right now, our economy would already be completely destroyed. So we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble, right? Yeah. So the sooner people realize that, the better. Because the world will not go back to the way it was after this. Because let's just say that in 2 months, we do go back to normal. And everybody goes back to work. What's it going to look like? Everyone's going to be wearing masks. Everyone's going to be social distancing. The world's going to be different. My son plays soccer. How do you play soccer? You can't touch each other. So you can't play soccer. You know what I mean? So it's like everything has changed. School will look different. Everything will look different. So we have no idea what this world's going to look like in 30 days. We have no idea what this world's going to look like in 60 days. We have absolutely no idea what the world's going to look like in 90 days. What I'm really excited about is that I actually have a plan of what I can do for the next 30 days to make money. And even in the worst of times, even if the world gets really crazy outside my doors, as long as the markets don't close, I can make money. And I can copy trade other traders. Now, if I'm good on my own, I can trade on my own. But if I struggle for a day or two and I just need to get back on the horse, I've got other mentors that are live every single day that I can just go, I can copy them, I can trade, and I can win. So I can start building my account back up, all right? Even if I make a loss on my own. Now, if you're a great trader and you can trade on your own and you see gold's going up and you can make money on the way up, you see gold's going on down, you can make money on the way down, you can trade on your own and make thousands. There's people that have done that in the academy. They've made millions. Like, have you seen Jason Brown, his story? 5 years in
Powerful.
the business,
Yeah.
500,000 US a month, like 30,000 members on his team. Like that's just
We all
not.
have that potential. That's just it. It's just one guy that just did that. Well, they got what is it, two now? They're like that.
He's got a hoodie
Yeah,
on. He's just a normal dude. He looks like the
that's
most
just it.
normal guy. He doesn't look like
What?
he's got a special skill, and
No.
he struggled in the beginning too, right? In
Yeah.
this business.
What
So
is he? 30? I think he was like 30 years old or something like that. He was saying the other day. Can't
30
remember.
years old, making 500,000 US a month. And he
Just
has
off the
members on
platform.
his team that are 19 making 10,000 US a month. So, like, remember, this is an American company. So the guys that are in it early, that got into this early, like 7 years ago, they've got huge organizations. So we're just getting started. But my goal, honestly, is to have one of the most powerful teams in this company. We've already got an audience on YouTube. We've got members that are growing and learning. So why not become one of the most powerful teams within this company? And I don't even have to be the best trader. I just have to take our members that join, like you did, and say, here, Shelby, look at Dr. K. Trade with Dr. K. Here, Shelby, trade with Kimberly Torres. Here, Shelby, trade with Manny. Here, Shelby, trade with Antoine. Antoine's my favorite, by the way. I've traded with Antoine for 3 days in a row, and I've won every single time. And every time I'm trading with Antoine, I'm just catching pips, man. And Manny's good too. I had a bad day today. It was one bad trade, and things went
Yeah.
sideways, but it
I took
happens.
it too. I ain't gonna lie. It was one bad trade. We can't win them all though. That's just the way it is.
And that's
So
why we also need to become better traders ourselves, so that if we see
yeah,
a trade from a trader that we don't like, we don't have to take it,
exactly.
right? Like I didn't have to take that trade. And the reality was I was live. I was talking about QSC, which, by the way, guys, I brought you guys QSC first in the world. I told you guys it was my secret stock pick on Saturday at 15.5 cents. Today it hit 60 cents. You're welcome. I also brought you guys Sona, Sona, SNANF in America. I brought you guys that first at 94 cents. That hit $1.70 plus today. You're welcome. I just wanted to say that. Just a little, just give a little love to your boy,
Oh yeah.
And at the very
Know about the
least,
wins,
smash the
too.
like button,
Exactly. Smash that like button. Absolutely. I
Um,
love it.
look at this. Yoaz is saying that I made 15K today on LK. I think he made 15K on Luckin Coffee. I know that stock. It's actually a good one. Bought at 450. Damn, 15K. Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways to make money in the markets, guys. Okay, and the cool thing about this academy that Shelby is learning and I'm learning is that you can make money by introducing other people to the academy, so you can build your business by introducing others into the academy, and you don't even have to train them. We have training sessions that you really just put them on a phone call with other people that train them and that trade, and they literally copy trade. So you don't even have to be the best trader. You can build a business, right? And I've honestly been saying, I haven't been doing the best trading within the academy. I don't have the biggest account. I haven't even put thousands in my account. I started my account with $200. So I want to build my account up. I want to get into the thousands and then the tens of thousands and then the hundreds of thousands. I do have a 6-figure personal trading account, which has been doing extremely well since I joined the academy. And I'm very blessed because of that. So I do feel like I've gotten a lot of value. And now because I'm a Platinum 600, I do make 600 US a month residually because I've introduced a lot of people to the academy. So if you're good at building a business, this academy provides you with that opportunity. Now, if you want to learn how to trade, you don't even have to build a business. You could just trade and you can make a lot of money trading. And there are members within the team, like within our team, Adrian, for example, he was one of my first members to sign up. And he's been in the academy for 3 months, and he just pulled out 30,000 US. And I told him to because I was like, once you get up a lot, just pull it out. Pay yourself, and then just build it back up again. So he's starting back with 1,000, and he's gonna just build it right back up again. That's his goal. And congratulations, Adrian. And I want to see more success stories like Adrian. You guys will learn from Adrian as well. So I don't know if you know this, but I learned this today. If you have 2 people on your team, you don't have to pay the monthly membership. The monthly membership is $174.95 a month. Initially, when you enroll, it's $234.95 one time US, which is your first month plus a membership fee. Every month after that, it's $174.95 a month. If you bring in 2 people, you no longer have to pay your membership fee. So 2 people. Now, when you bring in 3 people, that's when you can become an IBO, independent business owner. That's what I am. As an IBO with 3 people, you start making 150 US a month. And then with 12 people, you start making 600 US a month. I'm there now. And then at 30 people, you make 1,000 US a month. And as it goes higher and higher and higher, you make more and more and more. So I just wanted to make that clear so everybody understands. So you don't even have to build a team, but if you have 2 people, you trade for free. If you have 3 people, you get the opportunity to build a business and be an independent business owner, which is what I am. And I'm getting very close to 30. So I'm getting very close to 1,000 US a month residual, which I get paid in Bitcoin, and it just transfers right into my Bitcoin wallet, and I get paid weekly. So that's kind of my story. That's where I'm at. I've been doing it since November. You've been doing it for a month. Hopefully we can do this again very soon, maybe next week. I'd love to follow your story. I know right now you're starting to trade with live money. So hopefully next week we can do this again and maybe talk about some of your wins, some of your losses, what you're learning. And if there's anything else you want to talk about before we say goodbye, what would it be? We've been live for 46 minutes.
Yeah. Basically, if anybody wants to reach out to either Rich or I mean, we're happy to explain the whole scenario, how it works. And I mean, we're open, guys, for anything. We're as real as it gets. I'm not here to fake it till we make it. We're all here to make we all make mistakes in life, and basically we're just trying to teach people the proper way to do things. Like I said, a lot of people, me including, was a very egotistical guy and never wanted any kind of advice from people. And a lot of us learned the hard way. But it's that easy. Here to help your team, and if you do, it basically got to align with us. If you don't align with us, then there's no point, right? But if you see the value in us and you align with the way our brains work, then fuck yeah, we can go. Let's go. The Hulk smashed the crap out of stuff together as a team. I love it, guys.
And this is cool. Like that's the other thing is like I honestly have been all over the place. So I learned how to trade. Then I got into building the business. Now this last week or so, I've just really started getting more involved in trading again. And personally, I feel like our team is now learning at like an accelerated pace. Ever since I've personally made the effort to start trading more in the academy, I personally feel like everyone is now starting to trade more. Like Latoya wasn't trading. And she's no longer working with the casino right now because nobody can go to the casino. So she's like, Rich, I'm starting to trade. And today she was like trading and she made like $100 US. Boom. And it's like, she's like, I got to work. She's like, I'm not working. I got to work. I'm like, I love that attitude. I love that attitude. It's like you put in the work, you can get the results. So I'm really excited to see where we're going to be like a week from now, so that we can all start just getting better and getting better and then start having some big breakthroughs, because I have a feeling there's going to be breakthroughs happening here with our members, and people are going to start having big days where like, we have some guys like Dirk and guys like Nicholas, having big days, making $100, $200 a day now, Adrian making $3-4 grand a day, I want to see more examples of that. That's what I'm really committed to this next month. And then after that, I really want to focus on helping all of you guys that are within the team. After this month, I'm going to really want to focus on helping you guys really focus on building your businesses so that you guys can see the growth potential of this academy and the opportunity that exists. Because somebody just said Ponzi. So whenever you have a business and you have a business that has a chance to be explosive, or you have a business where you can grow, everybody throws out the word Ponzi. So I just want to make sure everybody knows I Am Mastery Academy has been around for 7 years. It's an American company. Yes. In 2018, they did $250 million in business. Not bad for a 7-year-old company. In 2019, I'm pretty sure that number will be way higher. Once we see the numbers, they'll be reported. In 2020, based on the way the company's growing, I'm sure the number will be even higher because the company's just getting bigger. So
they're legal. I mean, we're business in the U.S. Like, Ponzi's are illegal, guys. Like, obviously they wouldn't be running and we wouldn't be showing our faces if it wasn't a legit thing. Like, come on. telling you our names, our stories, like for real.
But you know what? There's always going to be haters, brother. You know, one thing I've
Absolutely.
learned, there's always going to be
It,
haters. There's always
Rich,
going to be
I was
trolls.
like that too, though. Years ago, before I got into whole network marketing, I was the same way. That's the way my mindset was, though. And the people around me told me it was embedded in my brain until I actually did research, reached out to the people, and we really dive deep. So people are going to believe what they want to believe until you change your mindset, guys. That's all it comes down to. So
At the end of the day, anybody who feels like they need more help, they need more guidance when it comes to trading.
yeah,
I'm excited that we've provided that opportunity to members like yourself. I'm excited about your future. I'm excited where you can go with this. I'm excited about trading. Like, I'm really excited about trading. I've never been so excited about trading in my life.
I agree.
And I don't just mean trading within the academy. I mean even trading on my own.
Yeah,
I'm reading indicators better. I'm understanding the MACD better. I'm understanding the stochastics better. I'm understanding different indicators like the Bollinger Bands better every single day. So I'm just fascinated about learning, and I'm excited about your success, Shelby. So thank you so much for all your support, my friend, in joining the academy. I'm glad that you're learning and that you feel that you're having value. I'm excited about that. I want to see you grow your business. I want to see you make money so we can come on here and we can talk about it and just share your story. And hopefully the next time we come back here, you've already got a team that's building and you're training, and you've got some great examples of winning days and some success that you can share with the community, because that's what this is about, guys.
yeah,
Rich TV Live, honestly, my whole idea, guys, I started this 3 years ago as a single dad that was going through a divorce and wanted to show you that an average guy could do above average things. I'm just an average guy trying to do above average things. I'm still an average guy trying to do above average things. I've already done above average things. So now it's like, let's do even more above average things. You know, like for me, as a guy who used to watch YouTube, I'm on YouTube, right? And it's like, you're on YouTube, and it's like, we're on YouTube. It's like, I remember when I was not on YouTube and my kids were like, Dad, YouTube. And I'm like, why do you watch so much YouTube? Well, now here we are. So
yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel like I'm living a dream, and I feel like we're going places, and this is just the start, Shelby. Like, I don't
Oh,
know if you
yes,
feel that way, but I feel like we're going
absolutely.
places, and this is the start, and it's exciting. And I'm just
Yeah,
happy that you're here and you can be a part of it. And I'm excited to work for those people that are watching and that see this video. I'm excited to work for you guys. I know Shelby will be willing to work for you guys. So if you guys are looking for help, if you're looking for guidance, if you've been struggling with your trading and you need mentorship, you need someone to give you picks to get you out of a slump, you need a different way to look at the market so that you can start turning the losses into wins. I would love for you to work with Shelby, and I'm sure he would love to work with you. And I would love for you guys to work with me, and hopefully we can find a way to work together as a team.
yeah,
The team is growing, it's building, and it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get better. And thank you for all your support, Shelby, and thank you for your time today, my friend. And let's do this again soon.
absolutely. I agree. And basically, guys, it comes down to just kicking people in the butt and inspiring. It's not even whether to join this or anything. I want people to be happy, and I want to inspire people to do what they really are passionate about. It's not even just to join, me and Rich as a team, but to really kick your ass and make you start thinking, hey, what are the different possibilities that I can do in my life? What have I been slacking in? What other opportunities are there that pass me by every single day because I'm scared or uncomfortable? I don't want to get out of that comfortable zone. Once you see one opportunity, guys, you see a million. So, yeah, I just want to leave it at that, and appreciate everything, Rich. You've done
Hey, thank
absolutely
you.
100%.
Thank you once again, Shelby. Let's do this again soon. And I'm going to put a link to Shelby's team in the description of this video. Make sure you email me that link. And richtvlive@gmail.com. And if anybody wants to join, just email richtvlive@gmail.com. And Shelby, you want to drop your email for anyone who wants to join your squad?
Yeah, absolutely. Shelby R, SHELBY R at Sastel, SASKTEL.net. And I'm sure you can probably drop it in the description later too, Rich. More
Yeah,
likely.
and guys, just if you have any questions or anything, just send me an email and
Yeah.
we'll send you guys a link to learn about the academy. And like I said, we've got so many members that have joined through YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. None of this would be possible without you guys. You guys are a game changer, life changer. Absolutely love YouTube. And thank you guys, the community, for supporting me and supporting Shelby and supporting us for 3 years now, we've been going live and interactive with the people. And none of this would be possible without you guys. So I really appreciate it. I know a lot of you guys keep messaging me. I'm going to join the Academy, Rich. I'm going to join the Academy. I want you guys all in. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy, Rich from Rich to Be Live. And I'm out with Shelby. Peace.